Hey, thanks for checking out my video today where I'll be showing you how to build a custom chessboard on a budget with limited tools. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button so that you can help me continue to produce content for other DIYers like yourself. For this build, all you need to get started are some premium boards from your local home improvement store. Start off by figuring out what kind of wood you want to work with. I chose to use poplar and a lighter color maple with a hickory border to have the contrast I was looking for. Think about what size board you want and do the math to determine what size pieces to purchase. I chose 1x2s for my project, but a 1x4 or wider might work better for you. First, I set up my table saw to rip my pieces down to 1 7/16 to make sure the thickness is uniform throughout the entire length of the piece. A chessboard is 8 squares by 8 squares. 8 times 1.5 inches per square is 12 inches. So I'll be cutting the two main boards into 4 14-inch pieces each to give myself a margin for error. Then I glued and clamped the boards in this pattern. You'll want to wipe away any excess glue with a wet cloth, or you could even use a razor blade turned on edge. Once the glue dries, I need to get a straight edge before I can rip it into strips. The easiest way to ensure square is to leave your table saw set to the measurement you ripped your boards down to earlier. Then rip your boards in this direction. Once I got my pieces cut, I flipped every other row and arranged them in a way that I thought was most aesthetically pleasing based on the grain patterns and color variants. When I was happy with the arrangement, I glued and clamped the strips, ensuring that the lines match up at each intersection. Cleaning the ends up with my miter saw produced the straightest edge, just trimming off the fibers and glue. A sanding block could cause the edges to round, so I don't recommend it. Now that all of my sides are straight and square, I can add the border. I start by cutting the end of my hickory at a 45-degree angle. Then I just make a mark by holding the piece up to the hickory. I repeat this for all 4 sides, which ensures exactness. After a test fit, it's ready for glue. I first apply glue and clamp these sides. Then I flip it over and repeat for the other 2 sides. Once the glue cures, it's ready to be sanded. I start with 60 grit on my orbital sander to get it all level on both sides. Next, I switch to 150 grit to get rid of the scratch marks left by the 60 grit sandpaper. I use this black CA glue to fill dark knot voids with an instant spray activator. Typically, I'd finish sanding with 220 grit sandpaper, then apply a couple coats of polyurethane. But I'm incorporating this board into a table. If you'd like to see how I do that, please check out my other videos. If you found this video helpful, please comment, like, and share. Subscribe so you don't miss out on other fun DIY projects. Thanks for watching.